is the top trending story that everyone is talking about. The UAE public sector will have a 9-day break for Eid.
Would you look at that?
Fabulous. The Eid al-Fitr holiday has been announced for the public and private sector, and this is the latest that we have. So in a tweet that has since been deleted, the Federal Authority of Government Human Resources, FAHR, stated that the government employees will be off on holiday from 29th day of Ramadan, Saturday, April 30, until Shawwal 3. Now, Shawwal 3 will be based on the moon sighting, which will be either May 3 or May 4, and that was kind of expected to be the general holiday for both public and private sector.
Exactly. Now, however, the UAE Media Office has since released a circular updating the holiday for public sector to end on May 6th. Now, government employees will be off from April 30th until May 8th, and the Ministry of Human Resources and Amortization announced the holiday for employees of the private sector to end on May 3rd or May 4th, like Casey said. So this means that holidays will run from Tuesday, May 3rd, will run until Tuesday, May 3rd or Wednesday, May 4th, depending on the moon sighting, of course.
So I woke up this morning a little bit behind on everything.
Yeah.
And my first title that met me was, oh, the public sector government employees have this 9-day break. And I was like, oh, do we fall in line?
Yeah. No.
No.
I guess not, because it's like, they always have this, right? Like, I think even for Ramadan timings, so like government sectors have until 2 p.m. and then private sectors have until 4 p.m. 9 to 4 and then 9 to 2. So I don't know. I don't think we fall in line with these updates. I feel like whatever they announce for private sectors that it's until 3rd or 4th, that's what applies to us.
So that's what we have right now, is that our holidays will be until either Tuesday or Wednesday, May 3 or May 4. There was, of course, that announcement 2 or 3 years ago that put us in line with government holidays. It was to align the sectors, and it was also to encourage Emiratisation, which was more Emiratis to join the private sector. However, obviously with the weekends changing and private sector and public sector aren't actually as aligned as we used to be, that I'm not holding out for this 9-day break. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're still getting a good, hopefully, 5-day break, which is pretty good paid.
I really hope it's still the 4th, because I think till last night, everyone thought it was still the 4th. And I think all of Dubai and all of the UAE have made plans accordingly, thinking like, okay, we have till 4th, so we're back to work on Thursday, and Thursday, Friday are 2 working days, and until Wednesday we have off. So,
quick question: has all of Dubai made plans until that the holiday was the 4th, or have Simran and Casey made plans as to assuming that the holiday would be good on the 4th?
Good question.
I really did. I booked this holiday, and like, look, I'm a single person. I don't have a family to worry about. I don't have kids. So I booked the holiday months in advance, assuming that it was going to be until Wednesday 4th. So Thursday, Friday, booked off, calendar done. Now imagine if I had kids thrown into the mix and I had a holiday booked. And so...
And it's like back to school on Wednesday morning, and it's like, oops, we missed our flight. Sick leave, sick day. But honestly, like you said, putting kids into the mix is tricky, because a lot of people had questions on social media, just asking like, what is happening with schools? Is it government schools, private schools? Will they have different holidays, or will it be the same? So I think everyone is very confused on the upcoming Eid break.
But usually coming up to Eid breaks, there's always that question, because it's always depending on the moon sighting. However, there's something that I really like about it. It always builds the hype around the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, frustrations and confusion aside, everyone's like always talk about the Eid break. You always have that little lift when you get the extra day, and you're a little bit sad when you don't, but there's always that fun surrounding it.
Oh my God. I mean, fun and stress and anxiety. Like, oh my God. Like, just to know how it's going to pan out, I'm so curious to know what the government decides for us.
We have our fingers crossed.
That we get a 5-day break, yes. And we move on to the next story now. The UAE